and I took data from the Lassen Volcanic National Park to do a history forecast and a prediction forecast for 2022. So, this national park is located just east of Reading, and it's about 4 hours away from us here in Humboldt County. And it is located at the southern end of the Cascade Mountain Range. This park offers something really cool. It offers snow, you get lakes, mountains, and even volcanoes, and it actually has all four types of volcanoes. Here on this graph, you can see that it is most visited during seasonal times, which is the months of May through October, and definitely a high in July. So the two different types of forecasts that I used was the moving average and linear regression, and I did that because my data was super seasonal, so I chose the two that I can deseasonalize it and get predictions with deseasonalized data and regular data. And here on the moving average, you can see that with the deseasonalized data, the forecast was still very close to the actual data. And then here with the linear regression, I put my predictions in the bright red, and you can kind of look all through that. In January of 2020, I actually got data which was a 0, which is why that's not in the bright red. And moving down here to the full predictions for 2022, the only month that I did it to where I assumed that there was going to be more than the projection was just because in July is the high, and I wanted to keep up with that trend from previous years. Something I do want to point out for 2021 is that here in May through July, they were above what the projection was supposed to be. But then here in August, they only had 558 visitors, and September was 0, which I thought that was super interesting. So for my final analysis, I want to say again the fact that there was no visitors in September and only 558 in August, that is super interesting. And there was no visitors in January of 2021 or 2022, which is kind of what my predictions are kind of based off of. But here in May through October, my predictions are a little bit higher due to the seasonal trends that I got from the past 5 years and all the other data. And due to COVID, I think that it is still affecting the annual and monthly visits, but I think it's going to be at random times due to not knowing what's going to happen with each month and each outbreak. So I think that more monthly outbreaks and the higher those outbreaks are in certain months definitely is going to affect the overall annual monthly visits. And then also the weather, because of snow, people aren't going to want to visit during big snowstorms, and I think that's definitely going to affect the overall annual and overall monthly visits. And that is my forecast. Thank you.